Hey guys, welcome back to the Crypto Picture channel where I help you see crypto through a clear lens. Today we're going to do some rapid fire over some of the charts I've been posting in the Telegram group. We got a lot of really nice reaccumulation zones, a lot of patterns that I've been watching that, I am playing with a bullish bias. We're still in a bull market. Again, I really want to state that we're not out of the clear or out of the woods here yet, right? So 38 to 42 for Bitcoin is still in play. I'd like us to not retest there, but I just want to be transparent with you guys that this is still a possibility, right? Until we start breaking above this red area of resistance here and start to really consolidate above this, this is still on the cards, right? So, but yeah, we are seeing some bullish continuation here after breaking out of the falling wedge structure. So looking pretty good here on market Cipher. We were looking a little bit like we were gonna go back down and kind of have a double bottom or go retest this level. We are currently turning around here, which is great. Zooming in a little bit more, we are seeing that the RSI is green, hinting that we do have some momentum building to the upside. If you can see here, it doesn't necessarily mean we're going to go up right away. That's not what it's saying. We could just hang out in this kind of range for a while, and that's good for altcoins. In all honesty, if we can chill in a range here from like 15 days, half a month or whatever, this will give the altcoins some really nice chances to take off. So let's see what happens. I'm going to be monitoring this, but after we had this nice buildup of green momentum, we did get like a bull breakout here, so that's a good sign. We'll see how this goes. We did have a little bit of negative money flow here, just as we're seeing here. Nothing too crazy, like it's not going down vertically, which is really good to see. We're even starting to kind of curl over here, so that's nice to see. But yeah, really looking at this level right now, I'm leaning more towards about a 60 or 70% chance that we break to the upside rather than break to the downside and go back and retest these levels. That doesn't mean that we can't go have a double bottom type of move. What I'm saying is I think it's more likely that we break here than start trading in this zone. So but we can still go back down to this 43 level, and that would be totally normal. We're seeing some bullish signals for the Bitcoin dominance here, but again, in a downtrend, you don't really trade these buy signals. These buy signals are mainly meant for uptrends, right? So even in the past, when we were in a downtrend, we got lots of buy signals, but it kept going down, right? So you need to identify your macro trend, and the macro trend is down since the beginning of January. So we are officially in a downtrend when it comes to Bitcoin dominance, which means altcoins are gaining value versus their Bitcoin comparative. So I will continue to play this with a bearish bias and bullish on altcoins until proven otherwise. So I'm not putting too much weight on this buy signal here on Bitcoin dominance. I'm going to continue to watch it, but I'm really looking for a breakdown. I've been saying this for a while now. I really think that over the next few months, given the fact that we continue this bull trend, that Bitcoin dominance can make its way down almost 10%, which with the current market cap, I believe being around 1.5 trillion, that's about $150 billion that can move into altcoins, or 10% larger gains in the total market cap for altcoins versus Bitcoin, which is great, especially if Bitcoin's going up in value as well. Ethereum, very similar to Bitcoin, falling wedge structure. Sorry, my green level of support is missing here, but it was in this vicinity around here. I think we were something like that. But this was green, so bear with me a moment. So there we go. So we came below it. We actually broke below it, broke back into our consolidation zone here before breaking out to the $2,000 level. We didn't spend much time there. We got bought up really quick. I love to see these wicks. And this is kind of what I was saying. I'm surprised we didn't see this with Bitcoin, like a little bit of an overshoot. Bitcoin actually got front run from like a similar support zone that we're looking at with Ethereum. Ethereum, you know, I like this current 6-hour candle. Looks really good. The RSI is green, building momentum. Ticked back to the upside. We'll go down to the 4-hour time frame, getting a 4-hour buy signal here. RSI is ticking up. Negative money flow is starting to curve upwards. We'll see what happens. We got a nice buy here right off of the support zone. So looking good here. Again, I lean 70%, 60 to 70% that we break this to the upside as of right now, which is great news for Ethereum. I really want to see Ethereum close this month at or above its prior high that we closed, or that we made back in February. So that would be 34% from where we are here. I'm not saying that that's going to happen. I'm saying for me to remain extremely bullish on Ethereum, I really want to see this thing back at $2,000 because of that monthly close that I went over in the last video or two. So go check that out if you haven't. And again, none of this is financial advice. This is simply for education, and I'm giving you my opinions on the market and kind of how I'm playing it, and what you choose to do is your own action. So, but yeah, I'm looking for this to, you know, I'm hoping for this to come up and close up here for month's end, which I think is completely reasonable. We still have over 3 weeks now, right? We just started this month 2 days ago, so we have like 3.5, 4 weeks to get this done. And I mean, we've seen Ethereum move 34% in like 2 days, so not unrealistic. But again, looking at this support zone and across the board, this is very similar for most assets. DOT actually giving us maybe some front running signals here that we can look at. It is breaking above like this this resistance level that I had outlined. I'd really like to see it get above this and start closing above it. Green momentum building in the bullish control zone. It's honestly looks like one of the most, one of the strongest large cap coins that I'm looking at right now, just from a simple charting perspective. Currently, yeah, as I said, trading in this zone. Green momentum building, breaking into the bullish control zone on the 4-hour buy signal. Negative money flow turning back to the upside, which is great. So yeah, looking like one of the strongest top market cap coins at the moment, Polkadot. Cardano has been holding up really well, even with the correction. It didn't correct too much. If I was to just outline this very simply, you could say, you know, you want to see Cardano get back above here. I'm long-term bullish on Cardano. I think it's going to do very well. And yeah, I remain to play this to the upside as well, unless we see like some major market structure break. But honestly, this thing could still go down to like 90 cents or $1, and I'd still be extremely optimistic and bullish on this. So yeah, so we'll see what happens there. We have POK Starter here, which is one of the coins I'm more bullish on. It really looks like it wants to break out here. If you look at the previous tests of these upper trend lines that we had one candle test, rejected, go down, 2 candles up here, rejected, go down, 1 candle here, rejected, go down. Here we're getting 1 test, 2 tests, 3 tests, 4 tests, 5 tests on a 6-hour time frame. If we zoom into the 4-hour, looks like we did break it on a 4-hour. Let's see if this holds up, getting a 4-hour buy signal. You know what? If Polkadot starts moving up in a bullish stance, I would assume that things built on Polkadot are probably going to move in a bullish stance as well. So keeping my eye on this. Again, this was posted in the group down here. So, I mean, even if you got in when I posted the retest of this, like even though it's still within the pattern, you know, it's still 27% profit. Again, that's not like a buy signal. I'm just showing what I'm doing based on how I look at these charts and what I look for reaccumulation. And I've been accumulating pulls for a long time. I re-added down at these levels, and it's worked out pretty nicely so far. So we'll keep you updated with that. I have a alert set here on the upper trend line, confirming a daily break above. So we'll have to see what happens with that. 1 inch was looking really strong. It actually started taking off before most of the other altcoins. Since then we cooled down. I did say when we were up here that it would be normal to come back, get a retest, and then take off. So we are seeing some consolidation here. As long as we don't break back below this trend line, I remain with a bullish bias on 1 inch. The area of resistance here for from a Satoshi perspective is like 10,000 Satoshis. So I'll go over the 1 inch, or yeah, I'll go over the 1 inch USD chart just to simplify it here. We are seeing some good stuff on the 1 inch USD chart as well, so should hopefully play out pretty well here. The 6 hour still is building bullish momentum. One thing that is something to keep an eye on is that we came down and we broke below this trigger wave that we had here, which we were pretty excited about. I mean, as long as it doesn't go as low as these ones, could still be considered as a trigger wave. If we're going like here or something like that, we'll just have to keep an eye on it. But obviously with Bitcoin moving up, this can come down. It is what it is. But we do have a 4 hour buy here on the USD chart, and I love seeing these 4 hour buy signals when they are confluent with an apex breakout from like a symmetrical triangle or ascending triangle, even better. So this is looking really good here. I'll keep my eye on it. But if you're not in this position, you could wait for break to the upside. It's got a decent target on it, a little bit less than 100%, but we're looking at about, you know, and again, this is a target projection based off of the the symmetrical triangle. So we just take a simple extrapolation from the bottom of the triangle to the top of the triangle, and then we would put it at our theoretical breakout level. So that's how I got this. If it was to break to the downside, it's quite a bit bigger, right? So yeah, so I don't think it's going to break down, but we'll see what happens. I'm leaning to the upside, especially if everything else is moving up. API 3, also been posting this one in the group or in the Telegram group since it was down here around like $3, $3.50. I originally posted it here and down here. I grabbed some at around $2.50 a while back, like beginning of January, middle of January time. Reposted it here, thought we were going to break out after we broke these highs. We were getting some nice buy signals here. Obviously we had a correction across the board. I'm still holding from down here, so I'm still up considerably. I've taken a little bit of profit on that position as well, but currently holding it. I am bullish on API 3. I've heard a lot of good things, and from an Oracle play perspective, I think that Oracles will become a narrative again, possibly. So, you know, I'm just playing this. Don't have like, I haven't bet the farm on this thing, and I don't suggest anybody does. It's a small market cap coin, but yeah, I do like it. So moving on, we got Elrond, which has just been outperforming the rest of the market, and I really believe that, you know, Cardano hit in 2017 with no actual launched product. It landed a $40 billion market cap. Right now Elrond is about 2.5 billion or so. And Elrond does have a working product, right? And there's a huge community behind Elrond, and I could see Elrond getting to possibly what Cardano was in the last bull market, at the peak, that is, right? So it also has like one of the most bullish charts versus Bitcoin, showing a lot of strength. So, you know, like, I mean, look at this chart versus Bitcoin. There's not too many charts that have just been going up considerably versus Bitcoin. Obviously, there's the corrections all the time that it has. But I mean, with you know, we are getting a 1 week sell signal here, but the RSI does look like it wants to come back to the upside. We'll see how it plays out, but as of right now, I am playing with a bullish bias on Elrond until proven otherwise. I do like its market structure, especially versus Bitcoin. And I mean, it is very possible that Elrond does get to what some of the numbers that ADA did in 2017. You know, that's just straight speculation. But I'm willing to take a small percentage of my portfolio and, you know, see what happens. So yeah, I only have like less than 1% in Elrond, so nothing crazy. XOR, you know, I've been posting XOR in the Telegram group since we were down here, and we got these snake eyes on market Cipher. You know, versus Ethereum, we are currently up about 200% since we posted that. And it was only 20 days ago, realistically, 23 days ago, that I posted that. So we've done really well. So for every one Ethereum you put in here, you've gotten 2 more. So you would have a total of 3 Ethereum for every Ethereum you put in here. So it's pretty considerable. I've been very happy with this. XOR got an amazing airdrop coming up, which is going to pay or reward users for holding the XOR token. And I mean, we're seeing, I posted it again when it came down here. I told everybody in the Telegram group, like, hey, I'm super bullish on XOR. And I mean, this is probably one of the most bullish bounces we've seen in the entire market. I mean, there are a few that, and this is against Ethereum. So Ethereum is up from, you know, that bottom bounce. Let's take a look here. It's up from its bottom bounce about 20%, which means XOR's rally 50% since everything kind of bottomed. Obviously, it went down more than Ethereum too in dollar terms because it is a smaller market cap and more volatile. Ending the note here on Pulse. I've been patiently waiting for this one. We had a bullish break. We got a bit of a correction candle here. Bulls stepped in, buyed it all the way back up. Right now, we're seeing what this candle does, but I am remaining bullish bias, especially if the rest of the market is going up. And actually, if I were to just duplicate this tab, and then let's go take a look at XOR versus USD, and I can show you how well it's been performing. Like, I mean, look at this. Let's take a look here again. Sorry. So we entered roughly here at 0.1 of an Ethereum. So yeah, right around this area right here. So let's just call it beginning of February, okay? So if we look at the beginning of February, where were we? Here. So right here, we're buying around like $150, okay? $150 right around here, okay? Let's call it even 160 if you guys like, okay? So we're currently up 184%. At one point it was up 317. I'm not taking profits on this one yet. I have a longer term vision for this one. Stochastics are ticking up to the upside on the daily, which is a very bullish sign. But with that being said, I'm gonna end this video here. Hope you liked that rapid fire going over quite a few charts. Let me know if you like that and if you would like to continue to see stuff like that. I'm not a financial advisor. This is all for educational purposes. Telegram group is linked below, and Market Cipher affiliate link is down below as well if you're interested in that. Till next time, guys. Cheers.